tale of the tape. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Natalia Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Aaron Cold-Blooded Blanchfield!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Good. All right, here we go with round 1. A lot of hype surrounding Erin Blanchfield. A lot of people believe right now she is the best fighter in this division. Just looking for an opportunity to prove as much. How would she fare if this is strictly a kickboxing affair here tonight? I don't know the answer to that, but we all know if this fight hits the floor, courtesy of a Blanchfield takedown, usually the submission comes shortly thereafter.
All right, so just as her corner said in our final meeting, she was going to close the distance and try to get the clinch early. Mission accomplished. Now we'll see how her opponent can respond.
I wonder how hard she's going to go to try to get this to the ground now, because we know how comfortable she is in the clinch. Let's see the approach that she takes as the fight goes on.
Just misses there with the left.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Hands up, hands up. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Watch out, she's looking for that double jab. And she misses with the left punch there. Both sides with conviction.
Beautiful leg kick. She gets to the single collar tie. Look where to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
Oh, man, I hate to laugh, but she lands another kick there, and now you're really starting to see that visible damage on the other side.
When you start seeing the redness in the leg, that means that every time she is driving that baseball bat right into the thigh where she wants it to land. And now her opponent is limping, her opponent's wounded, her opponent's injured, and now watch the target be way more stationary.
Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf starting to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She's starting to really struggle with that calf one.
Blanchfield going for the takedown, nothing doing there.
Nice punch lands over the top. Great job getting to her position, right into that single collar tie. Nice body kick right under the elbow.
15 seconds remain in the round. She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Takedown defense holds up. Round 2 is next.
Woo. Nice work. Your cardio is sick. I want you to get back out there and push even harder. You can do this.
All right, let's get you some of the highlights from that previous round, DC. And if you like leg kicks, you had a lot to like there.
Yeah, it was a great round to watch because you watch someone control a round with something that doesn't usually control rounds, the leg kicks. But not only did she control her, she really did damage her and slowed her down as she's going into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
With the overhand.
It won't take many of those.
Oh, and another strike landed first strike is thrown by her, and it lands right on that calf.
She said that was the game plan. She told anyone that would listen, I'm going to beat her legs up. That's exactly what she has done. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Went for the inside leg kick. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Just out of range with that right hand. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, she continues to bide her time here on the feet. Now throws a front kick and lands.
That front kick was beautiful. Great slip. Even though her opponent's throwing, she's not finding much success.
Blanchfield's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her. Oh, right to the mount. Oh.
20 seconds left.
This is the round.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so the previous 2 rounds pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round.
Very evenly matched fight. We knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these 2 talented fighters.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round. This could be it.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Oh, she's got her back.
And now she's in motion.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
Oh, that sub is tight.
How good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Blanchfield.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes here.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Erin Blanchfield. All right, she's setting up for a submission now.
She's looking for a finish on the ground.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, posture
postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Blanchfield.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Erin Blanchfield.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Blanchfield.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Erin Blanchfield's looking for that arm triangle. Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in tight.
A lot of pressure on this choke, John.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. All right, so the women go the distance here tonight. Entertaining fight throughout, and she really got it done with her striking effort.
She got it done with her stand-up. That's what she's known for. It's her calling card. It's exactly what we come to expect when this young lady steps into the octagon, throwing her punches and bunches, landing beautiful kicks. What a great performance.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Natalia Silva!
All right, so perhaps some level of disappointment as the fight goes to the scorecards, but she is her own harshest critic, right? This was a stylistically challenging matchup, and her kickboxing really ruled the night.
John, she cannot possibly do that. You want to talk about a perfectionist. If she's mad after this, then this girl's going to be world champion.
Yeah.
She should be so proud of herself.
Much anticipated middleweight encounter. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joe Body Bag Parker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vittori!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Well, there are a lot of different reasons why Marvin Vittori has vaulted into UFC middleweight title contention as we get the early portions of this round underway. A lot of it has to do with his commitment. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestling stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. To get to your handstand, up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Nice counter right hook there.
He's got some hands, man.
Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Lands a big elbow there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Hook to the head there by Vittori.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more. He blocked that punch.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. 90 seconds to go in the round.
He's He's going to guillotine.
Ooh, it's tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush.
Big shots here. Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Vettori. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Bleeding from his cheek now. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his strike. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish.
That hook was bad.
Strong outside leg kick. And now some distance as they pull apart. The man has his chin been tested early.
Oh, right in. There you go.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, huge knee!
Oh, big right hand.
All right, take your time. Take your time.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Nice jab from Marvin. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him. You see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on. Nice sub attempt. Arms are deep. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Now he's going full mount.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Push. Keep breaking this guy down and keep changing up your strikes. You're too...
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Nice jab.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot. There it is.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Armbar. What a tight armbar. Oh, he's gonna submit.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Back mount now.
You need to fight back.
In the half guard.
Vettori's back in half guard. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Good work from the top here by Vettori. Another ground and pound strike lands. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Vettori's right back to the full mount. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Oh, big shots raining down.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yup.
Oh, huge elbow. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound. What a 15 minutes put forth. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori.
All right, well, congratulations to him there. And I think 5 years from now, they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision. But that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight. And that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world, to walk to the center not knowing if you did enough to get the job done. Fortunately, he did enough, and he got the victory.
Heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Sergey Polar Bear Spivak! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander Dragovolta!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here as we get another look at the 6'7" Alexander Volkov. This man has headlined more than half of his UFC fights. He's been in a lot of big spots before. He has a tremendous jab.
That hurt him bad.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Volkov.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
All right, setting up for an armbar now. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, so the total fighter lands a flush knee. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, single collar tie here. Volkov's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. 2 minutes now to go. Carr working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Volkov gets stunned there by that stiff jab.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know we still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Lands a big elbow there.
Oh!
Oh, this killed him.
Oh, he's jumping on it. Oh, my goodness!
What a fight. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander Drago Volkov.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, also, most times walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.